Hi everyone, welcome back to Engineers Tech Hub channel. So we are going to start interview question and answer for API testing. Many people are struggling. So in this series, we will discuss top most frequent asked question along with answer. Okay, your feedback is very important when you are watching this video. Please give your feedback and comment, and you can comment are you attending the interview or not. Okay, so we can start. So definitely this series will go long, right? So we have a most frequent asked question, top questions, and definitely we will prepare well and you are attending the interview for the API testing. This series will helpful for you guys. If you have any feedback, please comment, and definitely I will try to improve our series. Okay, the first question is, what is API? So you guys are using daily, day-to-day means whatever the application you are using, right? So you guys are already using the API. So I will give you, suppose I am staying in Hyderabad, I want to go in the Bangalore. So we will go for the make my trip, right? So if you will go in the make my trip, let me, so see, I am in the make my trip, right? In make my trip, suppose I have to search flight from Hyderabad to Bangalore. So when you will click on the search button, right? So what happened? It will be a display all the information of, suppose we have Indigo, Star Air, right? So we are sending the request. You are sending the information, right? Where you want to go, right? I want to go for Hyderabad to Bangalore, right? So we are sending the request, and this, Indigo and other company, they are sending back to response to you, right? So in this, what we are doing, we are communicating between one application to another application, right? In many cases, right, suppose make my trip is developed on the different technology like Java, but Indigo is developed on the JavaScript. Understood, right? So it is a bridge between, we have a communication between one application to another application. We have a many types of the API, and how we can avoid this all the things, right? So in any types of the application, in a different, it is developed on the different types of the technology also, we are able to communicate. This API make the things are very easy. Okay, so let me, I have some beautiful documentation, many examples are there. If someone will ask you what is API, you can give this example, right? So interviewer will be very happy, and definitely have an example. So what is an API application? API means application programming interface. It is a messenger that helps the different software application talk to each other. It allows one app to get information or service from other, even if they are built differently, if they are built in the different technology. Understood, right? So you guys can define in your way, and we have a multiple example of API testing. So I'll give you the another example. Suppose you are using Zomato, right? So you are going to buy some pizza, right? So you will order Zomato from Domino's, right? So we here again we are communicating between this Zomato with Domino's, right? So imagine you are using a food delivery app to order the pizza, and when you place your order, the app need to communicate with restaurant system to check the menu, price, availability. The food delivery app use the API to continue with restaurant system and sending your order details and getting confirmation back. Understood, right? So once you will get order, right, you will get all the confirmation. It will also show all the details of your what you have ordered. Okay, so we have a many example, guys. So how to do this all the activities, slowly we can go for another questions. Okay, so in short, what we can conclude, API helps the different software system work together smoothly, and is just like a bridge connecting to two places. Understood, right? But yes, now how to do that, right? How to do the testing, right? So hope you understand what is API. So now what is API testing, right? So you are a tester, you know the testing concept. Here we have added API testing because we need to test API. See, for API testing, the developer develop this API concept in the application. The tester responsibility have to check it is working properly or not, right? So we have a multiple way to do the testing, right? So we have a manual testing, so we can use postman frequently for the manual testing, and we can do some automation using the postman also, and rest assured library is the most famous library for data automation. Understood, right? So what you can test, so suppose we are sending the request to the server. So now you can understand client and server communication. So make my trip is the client, right? And server we have a Indigo. So whatever means when we are sending the request, how to send the request, right? We can use some JSON and XML file. Okay, in the JSON you are sending all the information, whatever the information you are sending, like you have to find the flight for you have to search the flight for Hyderabad to Bangalore to Hyderabad, right? Whatever. So we are sending the request, and are you getting the proper response or not? While sending the request, are you getting any error? It is a client side error or server side error, or what we have a defect at all. So these all the testing we have to do. Understood, right? Hope you are understanding. API testing is the process of verifying an application programming interface work correctly. This means checking the return the expected result, handle the different scenario like error and response quickly when a request made. So let's have an example, another example using online shopping, right? App. So definitely day-to-day activity, guys, we are totally depend upon the online things, right? You are getting food app, you are getting shopping app, everything is online, and we are using this day-to-day activity, but we have to understand the concept also. Suppose I am using Amazon, right? Check the product is in a stock or not, right? When you search the product, the app uses an API communication with a store database, it is available or not. Understood, right? API testing would involve to checking what we have to core part. It will check correctness, does the API correctly report whether the product is in a stock or not, right? Then what else? Then we will have a performance. So this is also very important parameter. This API is very fast, it should respond quickly. Okay, so we can check the performance. Okay, and now error handling. What happen if product does not exist, right? So you have to test positive and negative flow as well. In short, API testing ensure that communication bridge between different software component work as expected in all situations. So simply guys, this is I am discussing about of interview questions, but you have a hands-on practice as well, then you will get more confident. Some people what they are doing,